Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with another free clip from a long video, 76 minutes video that I just finished to record for my subscribers, covering many markets. You will notice that I have added a currency pair to this free clip. I've added the Australian dollar, US dollar, and as you go through the video, you will understand why I added this pair. It's quite important. I think it is important that you, if you're interested in the precious metals, it is important that you get used to look at other related markets and you practice basically checking the correlations wherever they exist. Whenever they exist, you want to know about them. They will give you a lot of insights. They will help you to see the way forward. And you have a chance to see what I mean by looking at the Australian dollar, US dollar that I added this time. Just a brief mentioning here concerning the offer that I've still running on my website here. It does expire on the 8th of January. I can perhaps extend it by a day or two, but if you're interested, please stay on. After the clip ends, I will provide further details. I also want to thank you in general. I see that my channel keeps growing. I do add more subscribers as time goes by. I am pleased to see that, and thank you very much. I hope that my clips are adding to you pool of knowledge, that they are helpful, and wishing you pleasant viewing. Bye now. Now here's a very important chart, important for those who are looking at the precious metals. Several charts, forex pairs are important, but this one is particularly important because if you study it carefully, you will see that it does reflect the same structure overall that we have witnessed in the case of gold and silver. And overall, we are expecting further downside here long term. That's the weekly, the Australian dollar, US dollar weekly scale. That's an A, that's a B. If that is complete, we have a 1-2 in place. We are down in the third wave. If the B is not down on the brown scale, we could have multiple options here, and that is the only danger short term that I see for the shorts, that we will have a rebound from this level, but I suspect it's unlikely. I think that in fact, if we do break this level, the next level is going to be right here, okay, and that's of course going to pull down the precious metals. The precious metals are going to follow suit here. The MACD says this is a viable option because despite the rally that we have seen this week, the spacing on the weekly has not diminished, and it didn't even flip back up. It didn't sort of do something like that, but it just the trend down just slowed. Yes, the rate of decline slowed a bit, but we didn't even get a rebound. So I don't think that there is a risk here for the bears short term. I'll show you now the daily. It's a very complex pattern. I appreciate it. It's very complex. This is really can drive anybody nuts if you are stuck here and you're trying to find out what the hell is going on. It's the best thing. What I do when I tackle such a thing, I just say see you later, you know. I just go and do other things because I follow about 50 markets, you know. I follow 50, 60 markets. That's the reason why I follow so many markets, because I'm not trying to butt my head against the wall when I follow such a thing. You know, I just leave it alone because I realize the best use of my time is to search for the simplest, clearest patterns around. Yes, I'm not about you know, fighting to get a wave count at all costs. I am about getting the best wave count, the clearest wave count, the fastest way possible to make money. It's not just an academic exercise here, you know. And okay, so in short, here you go. That's 108. That's 2B right here. If we are on the right track, and that is a 1-2-1-2, we are going to find that the Australian dollar, US dollar is not going to be able to run much above 73.50. Okay, it already covered 50% retracement of this drop. If it continues down and it breaks under 72.48 Monday, Tuesday, take it that it's finished. It's going to eventually break 71.50 and we're just going to continue down. Now, even if this is a different pattern, okay, even if it's a different pattern, you have some sort of, I don't know what, A, B, C, D, E, something like that. Just starting to count from here, if it breaks under 71.50, you know you're in a third wave. Can't be anything else. Can't be anything else as far as I'm concerned. That will have direct impact on silver. Silver has absolutely the same wave count. Here's the 60 minutes. And here's the potential ABC complete knockdown by the line, as you can see, resistance line. And that's an A, that's a B, that's a C, and we're coming down. If I'm on the right track, within possibly Monday, we're already going to break under this level, which would be quite important. I'll show you here the 10 minutes. Let's go for a 10 minutes scale here, and this is a possible interpretation that I put on it. Okay, that's possible like that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. Okay, so it shouldn't really pop its head much above what it did here already. This is already a question mark. It is possible that I have to in fact assume that the third wave is not done. Okay, that it's going to continue and only then it's over. What we don't want to see, let's be absolutely clear, what we don't want to see it marching back about 73.30. That will almost certainly suggest it's going back there. 73.55 to have another go. Yes, I'll jump back to the daily here and I'll show you. You see, it's going to try to have another go at the high here. And I can tell you from the point of view of the structure here, if you trade gold and silver, you're interested in gold and silver, you really got to pay attention here, because if it manages to run back up here and it settles above the previous high right here, that is something that could trigger a run there. Now, once that happens, the whole thing is going to change. The entire structure is going to change, and the prospect for it over time, I don't mean straight away, over time to reach back to 78 is definitely there. In fact, what I think could happen is that if it does manage to run above the level I just indicated, the first one, and that's now just a review of the daily again. You see, once it manages to go back up and it manages to settle down here, okay, settle around here, it's going to attempt to go back down. And what I think that will open the gate, for basically going mid-range. This is basically huge range, yeah? It's going to go mid-range, and what I said is that it will over time attempt to go back there, and that will pull gold and silver higher. Okay, so if you are very interested in gold and silver, you want to pay attention to what Australian dollar, US dollar is doing. Definitely, absolutely. And if it does break 71.50, forget about any big bull move in gold and silver. I could be wrong. It could be that all this correlation is going to break down overnight and things will be very different. But from what I see right now, it's the best way to go about correlating the Australian dollar, US dollar to the precious metals. Okay, that's gold. That's the daily. After the analysis that are presented concerning the currencies, concerning the Australian dollar, US dollar, I think that you can see why I feel pretty strongly that despite the rally that we have seen, the awakening that we have seen here in gold, gold on the daily scale is not ready, as far as I'm concerned, for this stretch. I could be wrong. I definitely do not think that this is coming. Okay, for those who are waiting for gold to take off, to run above 1,360 or so, the high that we registered in July, I definitely don't think that this is coming. I could be flat wrong. The first alert that I should review my bearish thinking here is a climb above the brown line, just above 1,200, and settling around here. If gold is managing to do that, then I would definitely review the entire wave count. I will also review all the related markets and see what they're saying. But right now, when I put everything together, the message that I get is that the rally that began from here is corrective. And you know, we can debate for hours what is the right way to interpret the descent from this spot or this spot or this spot. But the point is that when you look at the subdivisions of the rally in the last few days, it's corrective. What can I say? The balance of evidence is pointing to a corrective price action. Unless I'm missing something here, that looks to me like a perfect triangle. What's got to do here if this is an impulsive move? It doesn't look like a setup for impulsive run. It looks like a correction. So I tend to take it the way, you know, at face value. That's on the 60 minutes, that's an A, that's a B, that's a C, that's an X, that's an A, that's an ABC, that's a B. If I'm right, perhaps the C is over, perhaps the C needs one more push, as I'm showing you here. So it might run above 1185, and that, in my opinion, is not an invitation to buy. Look, you've got nothing to lose by waiting a bit. I'll now show you the 4-hour chart and my line here, the brown line. Yes, if the C is over, what's going to happen? Early next week, it's going to sink fairly quickly. It's going to break through my orange arrow here, and over time we are going to see it eventually breaking 1120. If it didn't finish, then you'll have this big pop, yes, above 1185, and then it is likely to stop. If it does anything like that, everything has to be reconsidered, and then there is a case for considering going long. But I wouldn't rush to do that, because I don't think it's going to do it so easily. Here you are. That's the situation currently in gold. Now here's silver. You remember what I told you concerning the Australian dollar, US dollar. Go and compare that. I mean, if you are able to put both of them side by side, you will see the degree of similarity and why it is so important to try to get the message coming out also from the currency market. Right here, if we continue to work with our ABC on the daily scale, with our ABC X AB, assuming that silver is now ready to run, would suggest that this is a C. Does that look to you sensible? I mean, that's an A, that's a B, and that's a C. It could happen, but it doesn't look right. It doesn't look to me like this is the C. For the C to be equal to the A, it's got to go down to 14.3. If you go for an extension, of course, it's going to go lower. So this rally that we have seen in the last few days could just be a correction second wave inside a C that will extend. So that could be a trap. Let me show you now. Here you are. That's the 50 moving average. Was resistance here. Playing a bit the resistance right here. We also have horizontal resistance, and we have the potential for an A, B, C in this manner. Complete or A, B, and that will be a 1, 2, 3, 4, needs another push, but everything hinges on it not running back to 17.2. What I'm showing you here is similar to the alert signal that will probably pop up in the case of gold when it runs above my brown line there, just above 1,200. Okay, so it runs above 17.2 in silver, it goes sideways, that's an alert. Maybe this is indeed the end of the C, it's heading a lot higher. Okay, that's how I would go about it. Breaking down, whether immediately or whether after it has another pop here, it sinks back under my arrow that you see here, which is under 16.2. Okay, it breaks under 16.2, it's dead. It's dead. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down to 15.6 and lower. And that is almost certainly going to be associated with a big break in the Australian dollar, US dollar, and a host of other currencies that I've discussed already. So here it is. That's the 2 hours chart with the option of AB, in which case that will be 1 2 1 2 3 4 3 4 5, go down, or A B C, if that's complete, go down straight away. Okay. Hello, I'm back here with a few details on the special offer that I mentioned in the introduction. So you need to get onto my website. This is wavemastery.com. Yes, www.wavemastery.com. That gets you to my homepage. You can run through some interesting articles in the beginning here. That is the section where you can find a special offer. It's actually under the tab Special Promotional Offer. You can access that special page also through the menu of the resources. You have to scroll all the way down here, and that's where it is. You just click on it, the page opens. Other than that, once you become a subscriber, your subscription will appear here. If you like further viewing further charts, I've got plenty of charts under the chart galleries. Just scroll here and click on that. You will see plenty of charts, useful links, pretty standard, recommended reading list. I have included not all the books that I read about trading, but some of the interesting ones. If and when I have time, I will add, of course, more. These are standard things, private policy, terms of use. And if you have any problem, question, issue, whatever, just go through the contact us. Very easy to contact me. Just put your name, make sure you write the right email address, double check that, leave your message. Primary school maths, you fill in that, you submit, and I get the message, no issue. Just bear in mind that I'm in Belgium. Okay, so if you contact me and you are in Asia or you are in the US and I'm having my resting time, then please bear in mind it might take a few hours for me to react, but I will react. And I will get back to you, whatever the issue is. I'll do my best to help you. So let's just run through the special promotional offer. It's right here. And if you're not familiar with that, and it is really open for people who have not taken a trial before, okay? So if you have taken a trial before and you like to get on to the reduced plan, I will allow you to do that, but please contact me. I would not be happy if you take another trial, okay? I will allow you to come on to the reduced price plan, but without a trial. But for those who never taken a trial, then you just go through that. You see it will expire on the 8th of January, giving you a bit of time. If you don't have a PayPal account, you can arrange one in the meantime. If you are, please read all that, okay? You can see normally it's 159 per month. I'm only taking 79 per month during the offer, and it is good for 12 calendar months, meaning it's going to run for 1 year on half price basically. VAT charges are applicable often just in Europe, okay? The US, if you are from the US, UK, funnily enough, if you are from Belgium, you don't pay VAT. If you are from Asia, of course, you don't pay. All other countries you don't pay. If you are from Europe, so please run through the list here and see where your country shows up. Okay, so choose that tab where it's applicable to you. Say if you are from Portugal, you just click on that. You will have to pay 97. That includes the VAT. You see. Okay, if you are from the UK, US, Belgium, and you go for the daily service. Okay, this section here is for the daily video service. You're going to get basically the section here. You press subscribe. It takes you to the PayPal page. If you have a PayPal account, it's going to be very quick. Okay, here it gives you the details. It's a special offer. It's just €1 to begin, okay, for the first week. And if you like it, you don't do anything. The reduced price plan will kick in and will charge you after 1 week, will charge you 79, and that's going to be good for 12 installment, at the end of which it will terminate, and then we will see whether you like to continue or not. That's the pay page. That's my full name. Okay, I'm going to go back to the website. For those who are keen on taking just their weekend video, which can be quite useful for those who are not very intensive, yes, following the market intensively, etc. They just like to know more or less where the market is going. They don't have a lot of time, but they are happy to dedicate a few hours during the weekend and perhaps a few hours during the week. Sometimes I share with the weekenders. I share with them sometimes bonus videos that I think are important during the week, midweek. Okay, if you go for that trial, you'll have 2 weeks to check it out, and after the 2 weeks, if you like it, you do nothing, and you go on the reduced plan. In our case here, it's going to be 29. Okay, 29 instead of normally it's 59. Okay, and the same thing if you come from the US, UK, Belgium, Asia, etc. You don't pay VAT. You take this. Okay, you go down here and you click subscribe. If you come from any other European country, please pay attention, select the right country. That's basically it. Again, I would like to urge you to contact me if you have any issue, if you have if you stumble during the payment procedure, if there is whatever comes up, you know, don't be shy. Just send me an email. I mean, send me a contact us form here, and I'll be happy to help. Other than that, wishing you again pleasant festive season, and hope to see you on my website soon. Bye now.